Hi everyone, this is Marie here at Funding for Good's office, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about how to turn restricted dollars into unrestricted revenue for your organization. So we have a couple of vlogs touching on this topic, but we get questions all the time from people saying, you know what, my grant dollars are limited to materials, or my grant dollars are limited to X, Y, or Z, or this donor specifically restricted dollars for this purpose. What do we do about that? And there are a few things you can do. One, when you are going out and soliciting dollars, be very careful on how you phrase your campaign. So if you say, donate $50, it will be used for X, Y, or Z, and a donor contributes, then that becomes a restricted dollar because you have said their dollar will be used. But if you change the verbiage on your pledge cards, on your envelopes, on your campaign materials to say a contribution of $50 has the ability or has the power to do one of these following things, then it opens you up to say, you're not saying specifically that the donor's dollars are going to that cause, but it could be anything that's going to help create that impact, whether it's materials that you need for that program, whether it's offsetting a salary. When you campaign saying 100% of your dollars will go to the direct program cost of materials or specifically for X, Y, or Z, then you're getting into restricted dollars. So I encourage you to first look at what are your program needs and how can you phrase that in the way that gives importance to all components of the program so that donors contribute to the program, feel confident their dollars are being used to create impact, but you're not tying your hands behind your back and only able to use those dollars for a very specific purpose. So that's tip number one. Number two, when you write grants, when you go out and you solicit dollars or specific things, let's just say a donor gives you $500 to purchase t-shirts for your program. Maybe it's a grant, maybe it's a Walmart grant, something else. You might buy in bulk. So if you only have 20, 30, 40 kids in your program and you buy smaller number or a smaller lot of t-shirts, you're going to spend more per shirt. If you buy in bulk, then you're going to be spending fewer dollars per shirt. You can turn around and sell those items, and even if you gift the free t-shirt to your program participants per your grant agreement, the extra ones can be sold or given for a contribution, and every dollar that you generate from those sales then becomes unrestricted. So whether you have team identity items that might be a water bottle, a USB drive, or anything else, just consider that as a way to generate revenue. That merchandise can be used to generate unrestricted dollars in the future. So one, pay attention to your messaging, and two, use those line items creatively to generate unrestricted dollars for your calls.